Kaia Jambalaya. I have sent a couple videos for you to see when you're older about me and Sarah's relationship. Babe, we're talking to Kaia.
Kaia.
There's so many families calling us. So I want to tell you how it went so we don't ever forget, and you can always come back to this. And we've told this story so many times today, but we're going to tell it one more time. So we came to the hospital on March 8th, 2024. That was a Friday. The day before is your mother and I's 1-year anniversary from like our first date, not our wedding, which is in August. And so the day before we had went on a date. I shut the firm down on my side, spent the whole day in bed together to celebrate the day. The next morning, my alarm goes off at 6 a.m. and I went to the gym. And right when I got to the gym, Sarah called me and is basically saying, she doesn't feel you. You haven't moved in a very long time. Clearly you did. You're here. You hadn't moved in a long time. And she was worried that something had happened to you. So loaded up with pre-workout, sweaty and nasty. Didn't even lift any weights. I drive back home. Sarah's already got all these bags packed, and we drive to the hospital to figure out what's going on. And we find out that your mom did not know what contractions were. She didn't know what labor was. She didn't know the feeling, so she thought she was bad cramps or something.
Braxton Hicks, which are the fake contractions. So I had no idea what I was actually feeling was that I was actually going into labor.
Yeah, so we get there. Your due date was originally March 17th. They moved it to March 21st. And so we get there, and they do a cervix check and all this stuff. And turns out Sarah was already a centimeter dilated, and 70%. Everything was in position. Effaced. At which point it was all right, well, we can send you home, but chances are you'll be right back here tomorrow. Or we can sort of jumpstart the process and induce, but that carries its own issues. And your mom was so big on no inducement, no drugs, no nothing. But we were already there, and it was a week or two earlier than we had anticipated. And it was a Friday. March 8th was a Friday. You were born on a Saturday at 1:44 a.m. I'm going to get there. So they induced, and for the next 6 hours or so, your mom was having the craziest pain, contractions anywhere from 45 seconds to 3.5 minutes was the long ones, which is not long at all. It's very short. Oh, what? I'm telling you a story.
Mm-hmm.
And so by midnight, they said the doctors are going to come in. This is midnight Saturday, March 9th, your birthday, that the doctors are going to come in and do a check. So 30 minutes later, they got all the stuff out. They check her blood pressure. Sarah's got a terrible fever. She's 101 something.
Yeah, I was almost 102 the second time.
She was very not feeling well. So they're okay,
well, we got the epidural also at 7.
Yeah.
That.
And so they're you're 10 centimeters dilated, which is the most. They can feel the baby's head. The water had broke around 10. So we knew you were coming out pretty soon. But one of the doctors had come in and said it's a marathon, not a sprint. Expect it to be if the baby was here by 7 a.m., that would be very surprising, but a good surprise.
It's 1 to 4 hours of pushing.
Yeah, so they're expect to be in it for the long haul. So it's maybe 12 something. They check. The doctors are all right, we're going to push. First, we need Sarah to do this. Tylenol, antibiotic. Because she was shivering so hard, but she was 101. Her body felt really warm. And so they let the IV drip. And it cured her, a miracle cure. Yeah. It was crazy. And so it's 1:15, and the doctor comes in, and he gave a long talk this is how the process is going to go. the nurse is going to handle it from here. She's going to teach you guys how to push. I'm going to leave. I'll be back in a few hours to check up on you. And then when delivery's ready, the doctor will be there. So we chatted with the nurse for a little bit. And then I wanted to, like, I literally come from the gym. So I was like, can we just put a pause in this? We had a shower in the room. I was like, let me shower, let me put some clothes on, get my mask, get my net, my hair net. That way, like, I'm ready and everyone's ready. And I think Sarah needed like a second as well. Or maybe I just like forced her to take a second.
No, I needed it. It was happening very fast.
So I did all that. And then the nurse like walked me through. So your mom has like her legs up and I hold the thigh and they hold the thigh and you like push on the heel of her foot. As her foot's up, you like push on the heel. So it like goes in and then like she can push the baby out. So they did like what it would look like and like, okay, we're gonna start. So it's 1:40. We did the first push of the supposed marathon and your head like had damn near popped out in like half a push. It was like, obviously your mom's doing all the work, I'm not doing nothing, but I'm holding the thigh and I'm looking down there, like your whole head, you have a head full of hair, you know. I just see like all this hair and I'm like, oh my God. And then the nurse is like, stop, we got to get the doctor. So the doctor just walked out, comes back in, he goes, I didn't even have time to get coffee, like, are we really doing this? And then 2 additional pushes after that. The very next push, your whole head popped out. It's like, so it's like just your head is hanging out. And then the second push, you like slid out with some speed, and it was like so beautiful. You just like popped out. They put you on your mom's chest, and you like cried for like 10 seconds. And I was crying harder than you were. I was crying so hard I couldn't breathe. I was shaking. I was like sobbing like a little kid. I haven't cried like that. I don't know, maybe ever. And then I was just, they asked me to cut the cord. My hands were shaking because I was still crying. So I was like, I'm gonna cut it, just wait. And then we cut it. And you've pretty much been good ever since. So some interesting things about you as a baby. You latched immediately. You were very good. You wanted that titty just as bad as I want the titty. You jumped on that titty, and you did a very good job. And you were very quiet. This whole time, right now it's 8:45 on March 9th, your birth date, p.m. So you've been alive for like 17 hours, or no, it'd be like 19 hours.
Yeah.
And you pretty much have only cried for like a combined total of like 90 seconds, maybe. Not really. Very quiet. When they gave you the vitamin K shot, which is like it was like a pretty good sized needle right in your leg. Me and Sarah like wincing, like, not our baby. You didn't make any noise at all. You slept through that shit. You didn't care. They put like this eye ointment on you to like help you see, and they're like, the babies cry, don't worry, it's normal. You slept through it and you didn't care. And you pretty much just go back between like 2 hours feeding and nap time. Your mom just fed you for, this is like actually a long feeding. She fed you for like full 2 hours, and now you're chilling. That's what you look like as a baby. You're a very bad baby. Oh, sorry. Very good baby.
I keep crying at every little noise and sound you make because you're so cute. Everything you do is literally so cute. Everyone's obsessed with you. All the nurses are saying, oh my God, she's so cute. And you know that they see 100 babies a day. So you know the tone that they use means that you're actually a cute baby. That's my favorite part of this.
You like kind of smiled, not really. Sarah cried. You blinked too slow. She cried. You were looking around with you have giant eyeballs. I don't know if you're still gonna have giant eyeballs by the time you see this, but as a baby, you look like a bug. You're a little grasshopper.
Cutest little bug. You're so
Let's see
cute.
if you can see how big these eyeballs are. You have giant eyeballs, and I think we cried at your eyeballs.
Mm-hmm.
It's just adorable.
We're obsessed with you.
And otherwise, you're very good. You like the skin-to-skin contact. Sometimes when we pull you off Sarah's skin and you're on my little hoodie right here, you don't like that. So I try to like put my hands on you, on your back and stuff. And that seems to work really well. So as long as you feel a little something, you're good. Except for this time, you've just been out. Like, it's weird when you're like a new parent. It's like I like want to lean in, make sure you're breathing, or I'll like flex.
Oh my God.
Irritate you, that way you move. I just want to see you move, you know, make sure you're fine. And yes, when I flex, it's a whole ass titty bounce. Yeah, so this is the story of your birth. You were not born in this room. You were born in like a 5-star freaking hotel suite. This is this dungeon they put us in to torture your mother. You know, they're torturing your mother in here.
Miserable.
This is like night and day compared to the other room we're in. It's like labor and delivery. You're like a VIP at the spa. At postpartum, they're like, all right, man, like you gotta get the fuck out eventually. So let's get you out.
We're in this hot, sweaty room.
In this hot, sweaty room. One of the nurses is really nice. One of them's really rude. That is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I had to sneeze. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I blew it over there.
It is so sad.
I'm sorry. That wasn't nice. Okay, she's good. She didn't like that noise. That made her sad. Alright, new thing. You don't like a sneeze. You're calm now. Look at your beautiful face. Look at your back muscles. You're shredded, baby. You came out shredded. Your shoulder muscle was like so defined. It's like, the fuck? This little Pilates baby. And and your mom was doing Pilates like
the day before I had you.
The day before, you were a workout Pilates baby.
I think I even had a class the morning I was supposed to have you, and I had to cancel because I didn't know I was in labor with you.
And what else did we have to cancel for the 3rd time?
My nail appointment. They're so janky. Sorry you had to meet me like this.
Sorry you had to meet her like that. You know,
I'll fix them.
We're doing our best out here. Not exactly kids having kids, but, you know, figure this out.
Not super far from that.
So, I had basically stopped working last week to hang out with your mom more. And the funny thing is, like, on Thursday, I like, because I like straight up did nothing Thursday. I actually felt really guilty for how much I neglected work that week, because I've been working pretty hard lately. And I was like, damn, I wish the baby was born this weekend, because like it would, one, justify all that laziness, but secondly, like I was in a really good position to not bring my laptop here and not work at all. And I haven't, nor did I have an opportunity. Like, we came here kind of half prepared, half unprepared, and obviously we're still here since yesterday. And they're gonna let you go tomorrow morning, allegedly by like 3 or 4 a.m. We're probably gonna go straight home.
At 3 a.m., you think?
There's no traffic, no better time.
I guess.
The trunks are off the road by then. And what?
But it's Saturday night. Isn't that a scary time to drive home?
We can wait till like 5, 6.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. I mean, maybe we'll fall asleep. So what are your lips doing?
Aww.
I know. But you're very pretty, baby. Maybe you're a pretty adult jumbo. Maybe you're ugly bitch. But you know what? If you do your Pilates, it's okay. You don't gotta be pretty if you're fit. That's how I got your mom. I didn't have to be pretty. I just had to be fit.
I was pretty and fit.
She was pretty and fit. That's how she got the lawyer. You could take a lesson from your mom on how to get the guy. Be pretty, be fit, and find a way to never work once with a 6-figure salary. I don't know how, I've seen her work 5 days total. She's 2 different companies. Not fired, by the way. She had to go get a raise somewhere else to continue to not work. Mom hasn't worked since like 2023.
Yeah, it's been the nicest year ever.
She's ridiculous.
Oh.
Who are you telling? I'm telling you your story. You're gonna want to see this one day. Hopefully YouTube's still a thing.
My lips.
Go ahead. Yeah, me too. I know. All right, so
Time blinks.
hopefully you see this one day. And you could be a part of this little moment like you were in real life, but at a time where you might appreciate it a little bit more. All right. We love you.
Love you.
I'll probably do more of these videos as you're growing up. It'll always be fun to look back. Yeah, I'm talking to you.